Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. This is Kids University and I am your English teacher of grade 9. Today it is my lecture number 18. Today we will talk about one of the series of future tense and one of the kinds of future tense. And first, in the previous class we have discussed about simple future tense, and in this class we will talk about future continuous tense. In future continuous tense today we will talk about the definition, the rules and its examples, sentence structure, use of future continuous tense, its Urdu translation, and the home assignment of today. Now first, the definition of future continuous tense. Future continuous tense represents a continuous action which will happen in the future. Let's take an example. I'll be writing articles on different topics. Example number 2. Robert will be reading various kinds of books. In both the examples you have noticed that anything which will happen in the future, and actually it will be in a process, means in a continuous action. That's why it is now no more a simple future tense, it is a future continuous tense. Now let's see another definition of future continuous tense. The future continuous tense, sometimes also referred to as the future progressive tense, means to say we also call future continuous tense future progressive tense. It is a verb tense that indicates that something will occur in the future and continue for an expected length of time. It is formed using the construction helping verb will along with be and the present participle, means the root form of verb adding ing. Root form of verb I have told you in the previous class too. It means to say that here we use the first form of verb. Let's take some examples. They will be playing football in that field. Another example. April will be having coffee in this coffee shop. Another example. Bob will be going to the library. In these examples you have noticed that the action which will actually happen in the future, and it is a continuous process. That's why we call it future continuous tense. Now how to form future sentences of future continuous tense. How we will form one sentence of future continuous tense. So if we talk about any person, means like person, whether it is singular or plural, or it is second person or third person plural. The formula of future continuous tense is as follows, means like whatever is your subject, I, we, you, they, any common noun or proper noun, it is your subject. After that you have to put helping verb will or shall along with be, and the verb means the first form of verb or root form of verb. Another thing is that we means to say present participle adding with ing, and our object which is an optional, means to say whatever the object came here or will come here. Now the rules of future continuous tense, that forms of future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is used to describe a future action, and we have to add will be along with present participle. That's is actually equal to future continuous tense, means it is very necessary that we have to follow the rules of future continuous tense, and we always add will be as a helping verb along with present participle. And what is present participle? Yes, present participle is first form of verb adding ing. So this is the how we will form, and this is how the rule is actually followed in future continuous tense. Let's take some more examples. I will be having a party for my birthday. We will be leaving in 10 minutes. She will be waiting at the gate. Now let's see the sentence structure of future continuous tense, and what is the formula applied here whenever we are constructing a possessive sentence of future continuous tense. So we will use subject, then we use helping verb will be along with present participle, means we have to add ing form with our first form of verb and then our predicate. And whatever our subject is means any pronoun I, he, she, it, we or they. After that we have to put the helping verb will be and then the present participle, means first form of verb adding ing and then our object. Now examples of positive sentences. It will be raining all day tomorrow. She will be learning French. You people remember when I was explaining you simple future tense. So what I have told you that simple future tense mostly actually do predictions of the future, or we will plan something for the future. So here again it is a prediction, but this section will be continued in the future. That's why the form is changed and it is no more simple future, it is now future continuous tense. And now the sentence structure of the negative sentences of future continuous tense. So when we talk about the negative sentence of future continuous tense, we add not after the auxiliary verb to make the sentence negative. Subject plus will plus not plus be plus present participle, the ing form. So this is how we will construct a negative sentence of future continuous tense. Let's take some examples. It will not be raining all day tomorrow. She will not be learning French. Here in the negative sentence cases, what you simply need to do that you have to put only not. There will be no changes in the sentences. The whole sentence will remain the same, which you have made like in the possessive sentence. Only you have to add not in the future continuous tense sentences. And now the question sentences. Question sentences means the asking sentences or asking manner whenever we ask something. So to make the question, auxiliary verb come at the start of the sentence and question mark at the end. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. And what is the helping verb here? It is will be. So obviously it has two helping verb, means two auxiliary verb. So one will come in the beginning and the second one will become after the subject whenever we will construct a question sentence of future continuous tense. Let's see the formula. We have to start or begin with our first auxiliary verb will, then our subject, whatever is our subject, means any singular noun or any plural noun or any form of noun, singular or plural. And then after that we have to add our second auxiliary verb, that is be, along with present participle, means to say the first form of verb plus ing form and then our object and the question mark in the end. Why a question mark? Because it is a question sentence. Now let's take an example of question sentences. Will it be raining all day tomorrow? Will she be learning French? So this is all about the sentence structure of future continuous tense, means the positive sentence, the negative sentence and the interrogative sentence structure of future continuous tense. Now where we use future continuous tense? To express ongoing actions at a specific future time. Let's take an example. He will be playing football at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So here when we will use future continuous tense, whenever we are going to express any ongoing action. And so how we will express it? Through future continuous tense we have to use here. Or to express an action that will definitely happen in the future. or any action which will certainly happen in the future, so you also use future continuous tense, and not only happening in the future but also continues in the future. So here is an example. He will be attending a webinar next Monday. So this is again here how we will use future continuous tense. Now the time expression means you are expressing the time, means you are talking about in future event and you are expressing the time. So what activity you will be doing at that time. Is it later, soon, evening, morning, whatever. So how you will express it? Let's take an example. I'll be watching TV later this evening. So here the time expression we have used the word later, means to say I will be watching TV later, means at that time I will be watching. It is at the future event. A person is actually telling the future plans and the process is going on. That's why a person is using the future continuous tense instead of using simple future tense. Now here are some more examples of future continuous tense. I am going to read one by one. He will be enjoying the holidays in December. She will be going to the market tomorrow. The children will be learning lessons in the classroom. I'll be taking tea until 5 o'clock today. It will be storming tomorrow. When will the farmers be sowing crops? Will not he be driving the car? The passengers will be passing on the railway bridge. I'll be traveling around the world next year. I shall be reading the book. So here are actually the sentence, mostly the positive and affirmative sentence, but there are some sentences which will start with the question sentence also, and also with the WH question words like when will the farmer be sowing crops. So in this case, if your sentence of future continuous tense start with WH question words, so you always use the WH question word first, and after that you have to use your first auxiliary verb, then the subject, after that second auxiliary verb, and then your object or whatever you have it, means maybe the verb or anything which is left, so it will be written in the predicate form. And now our translation part, which is a very important part, how we will identify future continuous tense in Urdu, and how we will know that this is the sentence of future continuous tense. So here I am going to read the affirmative, the negative, the question sentence and the question negative sentence. So listen it very carefully. Number 1, आप खरीदारी कर रहे होंगे. You will be doing shopping. आप खरीदारी नहीं कर रहे होंगे. You will not be doing shopping. In both these sentences, you have noticed that they are ending same like in simple future tense like ga, ge, gi. But here what is the difference? Because an action which will be happening continuously in the future, so it will be ended up like this: रहे होंगे, कर रहे होंगे, कर रही होंगी, कर रहा होगा. So this is how we will end up, means any action which will be continued in the future too. Now the question sentence. क्या आप खरीदारी कर रहे होंगे? Will you be doing shopping? क्या आप खरीदारी नहीं कर रहे होंगे? Will you not be doing shopping? Again, in both the case, you have noticed that any action which will be going on in continuously. So a person is asking in a question manner, and in the next sentence, a person is using question negative and asking about in this manner that whether you will be doing this work or not in the future. So it is in process or not. That's why we call future continuous tense not only future continuous tense but also future progressive tense. So this is all about our translation part of today, that how we will construct and how we will identify future continuous tense sentences in Urdu: the affirmative, the negative, the question sentence, and the question negative sentence. And now the home assignment of today. And the home assignment of today is that you all have to do worksheet 1 and 2 of future continuous tense, and it is should be pasted in copy, or you have to do in PDF file. It is up to you that how you want to submit. So here is with this video presentation, two worksheets are also attached with it. So this is all about future continuous tense today. Hope you understand the lecture very well. Stay safe and stay blessed, and thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.